a little closer into the pool of light. Be careful where you step. I wouldn't want you tripping over a stray cable in the dark. The theater feels so fast when the seats are empty, doesn't it? Every little sound echoes, almost like the building is whispering back to us. The rest of the crew headed home hours ago, but I just couldn't leave yet. I needed everything to be perfect before I showed you. Could you help me with something? Just grab the edge of this velvet curtain and hold it back for me. Thank you. It's so heavy and soft, isn't it? I love the way the ghost light over there catches the dust motes, making them swirl like tiny golden galaxies in the amber glow. Stay right here with me, where it's warm. Can you smell the sawdust and the aged wood? It's the scent of possibilities. I have a secret though. All day, while I was following the director's blueprints, I was actually working on a special project of my own. I've been hiding it back there, tucked under the scaffolding where the shadows are thickest. It's something I've only ever imagined until now, and I think it's finally time I shared it with you. Before I show you my secret, help me adjust these lights just a bit. We need the mood to be just right. Can you reach that lever for me? Gently. There. See how that deep indigo washes over the stage floor? It makes the whole room feel like it's underwater, doesn't it? Cool, quiet, and still. Now, let's slide in this lavender gel. It's softer, more like the very last moment of twilight before the world goes completely dark. And when we mix in just a touch of this warm amber, it's like being wrapped in a blanket by a fireplace. It changes the entire feeling of the air. The theater isn't just an empty room anymore. It's whatever we want it to be. Can you feel how quiet it is in here? Out there, beyond those heavy brick walls, the city is still rushing, horns honking, sirens wailing, everyone hurrying to nowhere. But in here, behind these thick, heavy fabrics, that world doesn't exist. It's just us. That's the real magic of the theater. It isn't just about the boards and the paint. It's about creating a sanctuary where you can finally let go. I've spent so many hours today painting these backdrops, making sure every brush stroke was perfect for the audience. But honestly, my mind wasn't on the play. Come with me further back into the shadows. Watch your step around this scaffolding. I don't want you getting hurt. I started thinking about how hard you've been working lately. There's a narrow passage here, tucked away from the rest of the world. Follow me, just behind the stars. I have something waiting for you that I think you really need. Step through here. Watch your head. The clearance is a bit low. There. Welcome to my little world. I've been calling it the Midnight Alcove in my head. I know it's small, but I wanted it to feel like a hug, you know. I spent nearly 4 hours wiring these tiny fairy lights into the fabric overhead, just so you could have your own private constellation. I didn't want the big, harsh spotlights for you tonight. I wanted something that felt like a shared secret, glowing just for us. While everyone else was out there arguing over stage directions and prop placements, this was all I could think about. Every time I dipped my brush into the paint today, I wasn't really thinking about the audience or the opening night. I was thinking about you. I've seen the way you've been looking lately, like the weight of everything is just a little too heavy to carry. You're always so strong for everyone else, always the one people lean on when things get chaotic. I wanted to be the one you could lean on for a change. I wanted to build a sanctuary where the world literally cannot find you. No phones, no deadlines, no expectations, just this quiet, golden space. Come here, sit down with me. Don't worry about the costume department getting mad. These cushions are mine. And this rug, go ahead, run your hand over it. Feel how soft that is. It's like sinking into a cloud. Go on, stretch your legs out. Let the faux fur just cushion everything. It's so warm, isn't it? It holds the heat so well. If you look up, right above us, see those little points of light between the fairy lamps? I used a special phosphorescent pigment on the ceiling of this little nook. They're like distant, fading stars watching over us while we hide from the rest of the theater. It's funny, isn't it? My whole life is spent creating things that aren't real. I build houses out of plywood and forests out of painted canvas. I create illusions for a living. But sitting here with you, tucked away in the middle of all this make-believe, you're the only thing that feels completely, undeniably real to me. Everything else out there, the stage, the lights, the city outside, is just a set that can be torn down and packed away tomorrow morning. But what I feel when I'm near you, especially in the quiet like this, that's the one thing I don't have to paint or pretend. You're my favorite part of every day, and I wanted you to have a piece of this magic all to yourself. You deserve a world that's just as beautiful and as peaceful as you are. Just stay here with me for a while. There's nowhere else we need to be. Go ahead and close your eyes now. Just let the weight of your eyelids drop. You don't have to look at anything anymore. Not the blueprints, not the stage. It's a slow, steady pulse, like a giant heart beating just for us. Everything out there has gone quiet, and in here, in our little midnight alcove, the air is perfectly still and warm. Let me pull this heavy wool throw up a bit higher. There, we can tuck it right under your chin, sealing in all that warmth. I'm just going to smooth the fabric over your shoulders, feeling the tension finally start to drain out of you. You're completely shielded here. The plywood flats, the painted canvas, the miles of velvet curtain, they're all standing guard around you, creating a fortress that no one else can enter. You are so safe. You can let go of that breath you've been holding all day. No one is expecting anything from you right now. You aren't a lead actor. You aren't a worker. You aren't a son or a friend or a colleague. You're just here with me in the dark. I want you to remember that you don't always have to be on stage. You don't have to perform or smile or be the person everyone relies on. In this tiny world I built for you, you are enough exactly as you are, lying here, drifting off. Your worth isn't measured by how much you get done or how well you carry the weight of others. It's enough just to hear you breathe. It's enough just to feel your presence beside me. You've done so much today, and you've carried so much for so long. But for now, you can just exist. You can just be. I'm going to stay right here, leaning against these cushions, watching the glow of the fairy lights reflect in your hair. I'll keep watch over our little sanctuary while you drift further and further away. The ghost light is burning at the edge of the stage, a tiny beacon in the vastness, but we have our own stars right here on the ceiling. Nothing is going to disturb your peace. I'll make sure the world stays exactly as it is, quiet, soft, and still, until you're ready to come back to it. But for now, just sink deeper into the cushions. Let the softness of the rug and the weight of the blankets pull you down into a deep, dreamless rest. You know, as much as I want you to sleep and find your peace, part of me can't help but wonder what would happen if we stayed in this little alcove long after the sun comes up. If I showed you exactly how much I've been imagining us alone like this, without all these layers of fabric between us. But that's a story for another time. Perhaps in a place where we don't have to be so quiet. If you want to see where my imagination goes when the theater is truly empty, the rest of this story is waiting for you on my Patreon. You can find the link right in the description. But for now, stay here in the magic I made for you. soon.